these are the texts from which these data are taken, and they are arranged in the approximate chronological order. Around 20, since the mental health, diet, etc. are also a part of a healthy lifestyle, most of the references are already discussed. So, I have taken total number of books is 25, and around 50 plus verses will be compiled in this presentation regarding healthy lifestyle. And the details of most of these textbooks were discussed in the earlier presentations. So I will just introduce some less known textbooks. That is Abhastamba Grihya Sutra. Have you heard of this book before? Anyone? Yeah. So this comes in the Sutra category, and it's in the post-Vedic period, and it deals with, these are a collection of rituals, and it deals with some laws of ethics, then Shodasha Sanskaras, personal hygiene, etc. Medical data related to, some medical data related to personal hygiene and lifestyle is taken from this Abhastamba Grihya Sutra. Next is Daksha Smriti. You may be very familiar with Manusmriti, right? So this is also belonging, a text belonging to the Smriti category, and it is believed to be written by Daksha Prajapati. This, just like Manusmriti also, this text also discusses some ethics, legal matters, etc. But from this also we get some medical related, health related topics like family, then cleanliness, ethical, some reference, etc. Related to Sadvrata, we are getting from this. So the another text which is not very well known is Chadurvarga Chindamani, and it is by Bharat Chandra Shiromani. As the name indicates, the Chadurvarga, which are the Chadurvargas? Do you know the Purusharthas? Which are they? So these texts, as the name indicates, it covers various methods for attaining this dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Again, Ajara Ratna, as the name indicates, it deals with many ajaras or rituals, and from them we are getting some health related topics. That is why I have included it here. Similarly, Ajara Mayudha, it is also a text which discusses about various rituals. Brihat Samhita, you all may be familiar with that, and it is having the categories, the contents is divided into two, that is Agama, Anga and Ubanga. Anga discusses astrological related aspects, and Ubanga discusses some a wide variety of topics. Next is Chanda Kaushika by Arya Shemishwara. This is actually a drama which tells the story of King Harishchandra, and from this we are getting many important interesting points related to sleep, benefits of sleep, etc. is discussed in this books. Next is Mallapurana. The exact author is not known, it is unknown, but this is a textbook which discusses various aspects related to Mallas. Who are Mallas? Do you know? In Malayalam also we used to say wrestlers, yes. So this book mainly deals with different aspects of wrestling, exercises, the different levels of srama, and the classification of exercise, classification of exertion, etc. are explained in detail in this text. Next is Nirnaya Sindhu by Sri Kamalakar. From this also we are getting some points related to the Shodasha Sanskara, Sadvrata, etc. That is why that text is also included. These are some of the key points that we will be discussing in our presentation. Regarding Arogya Buddhi, Sadvrata, Sharira, the Dinasharyas, etc. will be discussed in detail. Good health and well-being, the daily routines to be followed, and the Sadvrata and the role of these non-Ayurvedic literatures will be covered in this presentation. Moving on to the introduction. heard of this sloka? Pashyema Sharadashadam, Jeevema Sharadashadam. Anyone? Yes? You all might be familiar with Shadam Jeeva Sharado Vardhamana, that slogan, no? So when we used to visit our elders during our birthdays and all, they used to bless us with this slogan, right? See, from the time immemorial, man, the basic desire for the human beings was long life. Isn't it? In Ayurveda also we have Tisreshana, and the first one is Praneshana, because without prana nothing is possible. Even if moksha is the ultimate aim, prana is very important to attain that, right? So in our non-Ayurvedic literatures also, long life is given very important. It is discussed in a very detailed manner. Cultural heritage of India is very rich and have its constant impact on every feature of the society, including lifestyle. And wisdom through these ages and ancient concepts have survived through their practicability, and they are capable of transforming a society. That is why even after these many years, we are still discussing the points from these literatures. Shariram Adhyam Khalu Dharma Sadhana. Have you heard? This is a very famous slogan. And the interesting part is the reference of this book is Kumara Sambhava. And Kumara Sambhava belongs to which category? Text. Yes. So this is not from a medical treatise. See, we have already discussed about a long life. See, what is the use of a long life? We are having long life, but we do not have a healthy body. Then what is the use of a long life? The Upakarana for attaining this moksha or purushartha, which is the ultimate aim, is the sharira. So the proper maintenance of this sharira is the prime important thing that is to be addressed. So sharira is the primary instrument for dharma. So even in our Ayurvedic literatures, it is told that Sarvamanya Parityajya Shariram Anupalaya. That is even himsa, that is dharma himsa is even indicated. Mamsa, the mamsam is indicated in Chikitsa, right? So just like that, for the Anupalana of Sharira, as we have heard in the earlier lecture about the story of Vishwamitra Maharshi, the dharma himsa is even indicated in our shastras for maintaining a healthy body. Why? Because body is the prime important upakarana for attaining a moksha or the purushartha. So healthy living is essential to effectively fulfill one's dharma. Maintaining a healthy body is paramount. Without good health, it becomes challenging to perform our dharma towards attaining our goals. So in Khadopanishad also you might have heard comparing our body to a ratha and the 5 horses to be sense organs. Have you heard of that comparison? Yes. So see, the ratha should be properly maintained before going for the war, and after the war in the evening also everything should be, the ratha should be properly maintained, isn't it? So just as we maintain in all the upakaranas, upakaranas for its optimal functionality, the body should be also given proper maintenance. And what is the upaya for maintaining this upakarana? Adopting healthy food and lifestyle measures. This involves adopting healthy habits such as balanced nutrition, regular exercise, adequate rest, and avoiding harmful substances. These are the upayas or margas for maintaining this upakarana. Which is that upakarana? Sharira. So by nurturing the body, individuals can enhance their capacity to fulfill the dharma. That is the importance of sharira. See, we have already discussed in the morning session about the sustainable development goals, and the third one is good health and well-being. So a healthy population forms the cornerstone of a sustainable development by contributing to economic productivity, social stability, and environmental stewardship. That is, it is not about individual health. If every individual is healthy, then only we can form a healthy community. So that is the importance of Sharira. So even the sannyasis who does not have Sharira Chindana, they are also advised to take rest in during the Chadurmasya Vrata, they used to take rest, to take care of their body. So that itself implies the importance of maintaining a healthy body. These are some of the slokas which adds to the importance of a healthy life. Arogyam paramam bhagyam swasthyam sarva artha sadhanam. Health is the biggest wealth in one's life. It is only thing with which all other things can be achieved in life. We have already discussed this. See another interesting slogan. Punarvittam, punarmitram, punarbharya, punarmahi. Etat sarvam punarlabhyam, shariram, anna shariram, punah, punah. Everything in life can be regained. We can get punarvittam. If wealth is lost, it can be regained. Punarmitram. If we lose a friend, then that can also be regained. Even bharya, if lost, can be regained. But health once lost is lost forever and cannot be regained. So now we have discussed the importance of health and importance of Sharira, and how now we will see how we should maintain this. See, Ajarat lebadehi ayuhu. This is this sloka is seen both in Mahabharata as well as in Manusmriti. Through this ajara, we get ayu. From good conduct, one obtains longevity. Here, ajara is not about just good conduct. It involves the acharana of proper ahara, vihara, etc. Everything this can be understood in a broader sense. And this sloka underscores the intrinsic value of good conduct in enhancing the quality and longevity of life. It reflects the holistic approach where physical, mental, social and spiritual well-being are interconnected. By adhering to the ethical principles and living a life of virtue, one not only contributes to personal health and longevity, but also fosters a harmonious and supportive community, thereby enriching the overall human experience. This is not an individualized concept. This is for all the individuals in a society. This is also a point that is discussed in the earlier morning session, that is Arogya Buddhi or health intelligence. So Arogyasamskriti is all about awakening Arogya Buddhi, that is creating a health conscious community. So these non-Ayurvedic literatures play a significant role in fostering this health intelligence, that is Arogya Buddhi, by providing practical wisdom and guidelines for maintaining our health. So this health intelligence and why we should have this, because it is essential for achieving the four Purusharthas, that is Dharma, Artha, Kama and Moksha. By incorporating the health promoting practices from these texts, individual can lead balanced life and fulfill their personal and societal duties. See, even in modern psychological concepts, while telling about the needs of human beings, that is, you might be familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Have you heard of that? There is a concept in the modern psychology about that is Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. In this, he classifies the human needs under 5 headings. They are, the first one, the prime one among them is physiological needs, then safety, then love and belonging, esteem, and then only self-actualization. So we can compare it with our this praneshana, dhaneshana, parilogeshana, etc. So the first thing to be addressed is the praneshana itself, the physiological needs, or the need to promote our health. It is the first thing to be addressed. Now, how we can assess this health? The health can be discussed under 2 components, that is the length of the life as well as the quality of the life. So the quality this is like a tool measurement to calculate the quality as well as quantity of life, either of an individual's or the general population. That is quali and DALI. Quality adjusted life years and disability adjusted life years. They are both measurements to calculate the quality and quantity of life, either of individuals or of a general population. The quali is used to quantify the effectiveness of a new treatment compared to the current or particular treatment. That is, and through that we get how many, what is the how much years the quality of life has improved with the treatment. That we get from quali. And the DALI is a measure of overall disease burden. And the term which is significant for us here is DALI, and it is becoming very increasingly common in the field of public health. See, it is disability adjusted life years. These are a measure of overall disease burden expressed as the number of years that is lost due to ill health or disability or early death. One DALI represents the loss of the equivalent one of 1 year of full health. For example, if this DALI is calculated as years lived with disability and plus the years of life lost. So, if for an individual the expected life is 80 years, but he or she had died at the age of 50, then the years of life lost is 80 minus 50. That 30 years is the life lost. And the years, and if that person is having deafness from the age of 30, if she developed deafness, then again we will calculate it as for a deafness, there will be a specific score. For example, if it is 0.33, we will multiply the years. If it is 20 years, then 20 into that particular number, and that gives the sum of these YLD and YLL. Years lived with disability and life loss gives the DALI. So this DALI is not just an indicator of the life loss due to this death or disability, but it is also an equivalent of indicative of equivalent years of healthy life. See, this is the survey of the Global Health Observatory of WHO of 2019, and the top 10 causes of the disability adjusted life years in India for both the sexes is mentioned here. See, the DALIs due to communicable diseases such as HIV, AIDS and diarrheal diseases have dropped by 50%, and DALIs from diabetes increased more than 80% between 2000 and 2020. And DALIs from Alzheimer's disease have more than doubled between 2000 and 2019. So, see, it is now from this data it is evident that it is the right time to address our lifestyle, these lifestyle diseases which can be prevented and controlled to some extent by making behavioral changes. That is, by following the holistic health advices from the early Indian literatures, individuals can potentially improve their quality of life and reduce the burden of disease and disability. And this alignment underscores the relevance of traditional wisdom. Let's see how they are helping. They promote practices that prevent disease and disabilities, which enhances the quality of life and reduces the disease burden. And these literatures encourages a structured lifestyle that can prevent health issues by improving the quality of life and reducing the disabilities. It advocates for a balanced lifestyle and a moral conduct, contributing to mental and physical health, and it thus improves the quality of life. It addresses social and ethical behaviors that influence mental health and social well-being, such reducing mental health related disabilities or disorders. Practices that can reduce stress and improve mental health, contributing to a better quality of life. And it directly addresses physical health, promoting regular exercise and physical well-being, reducing the disorders or disabilities and improving the quality of life. So now we are going to see some of these advices which are taken from this non-Ayurvedic medical Sanskrit literatures. Now we will see some of the daily routines advised in the non-Ayurvedic literatures for health and well-being. Ayurveda, being a medical science, has given advice these lifestyles in a very structured manner, right from waking up in the morning, then each and every steps to be followed in a sequential manner. But these data are collected from different texts that of different times. So these are not in a well structured manner, just like Ayurveda Shastra. The first thing is waking up, Brahma Muhurta. So the discussion about Brahma Muhurta is seen in different non-Ayurvedic literatures. See the first one, Paschimaya Brahma Muhurta Ratrestu Paschimo Yamo Muhurto Brahma Uchede. And this is taken from a text Ratnavali. This is a Sanskrit drama about a beautiful princess and her name is Ratnavali. See, this is taken from the point about Brahma Muhurta is discussed in a drama. And one of the interesting thing about this textbook is that this is the textbook, earlier first textual references to the celebration of Holi is in this book. So coming to the Brahma Muhurta part, the last part of the night is called Brahma Muhurta, which is the time of Brahma. There are many discussions about the Brahma Muhurta, but most of them align to this particular time. That is the time of Brahma is said to be the last quarter of night as per Skanda Purana. And in Skanda Purana, this period is called as Arunodaya period. Again in Vishnu Purana, Ratrehe Paschima Yamasya Muhurta Yas Tridiyagaha Sa Brahma Idi Vigneya Vihidaha Sa Prabodhane. So the last quarter of the night or the third Muhurta is known as Brahma Muhurta, and this is the prescribed time for waking up. And if one sleeps during this time, in Vishnu Purana it is told that it results in Punya Kshaya. It is Punya, sleeping at this time is Punya Kshaya Karani. So one should avoid sleeping at this time. Now this is a reference from Samaveda. Yadadhya Sura Udido Anadha Mitro Aryama Asuvadi Savida Bhaga. That is, when the unyoked sun has risen, Mitra and Aryaman, Savita and Bhaga go to sacrifice. As it is already told, that is Yajna. Yajna can be one's actions. So the verse describes that during the dawn or sunrise, means which is the beginning of a day and the start of sacred rituals, or we can take it as the time when we should begin our actions. It mentions several Vedic deities like Mitra, Aryaman, Savita and Bhaga, who are associated with different aspects of life, energy and blessings, and are involved during the religious ceremonies. So the air in this dawn before sunrise is clear. Therefore, one must breathe this pure air by getting up early in the morning, and with that the health remains stable and one earns health. So this sloka emphasizes the importance of breathing the pure air available at dawn to maintaining health and prosperity, and also the need for starting our actions in the early morning itself. Now moving on to the morning routine. Dharmarthi Brahme Muhurte Buddheda Dharmarthi Chahanu Chindane. So according to Manusmriti, a person seeking dharma should wake up during the Brahma Muhurta and he should think about dharma. That is, we should wake up during the Brahma Muhurta, and as soon as we wake up, according to Manusmriti, he is explaining it in details, he should think like, what was the action that I did yesterday? The money that I earned yesterday, was it through the righteous means? What are the plans I am going to do today? So how will I earn money today, or what should be the way I should behave today so that it does not hurt anyone? So such chinda, dharma chinda should be done after waking up, according to Manusmriti. Then according to Agni Purana, upon waking up during Brahma Muhurta, one should remember deities like Vishnu, perform cleanliness by washing the mouth with clay, and then engage in dental hygiene. So after waking up, doing the Shauja Karma and then Danda Dhavana is explained in Agni Purana. And again in Manusmriti, there are some activities that should be done in the morning itself. They are Maitram Prasadanam Snanam Dandadavanam Anjanam Purvanya Eva Purvida Devadanam Cha Pujanam. This should be done only in the it should be done in the morning. They are early in the morning. We should do the Shauja Karma, then Snana, Dandadavana, Anjana and Deva Pujana. All these should be done in the morning itself. Then according to Shiva Purana, after getting up in the morning, in the Brahma Muhurta, one should recite prayer, then doing Shauja Karma should be done. Now regarding Shauja, hygiene and sanitation. Shauja literally means purity or cleanliness. Shauja is considered as one of the vital fundamentals in leading a healthy, pure and spiritual life. Our ancestors were very concerned about hygiene. The culture of washing hands and legs regularly to keep safe from bacteria and other infections were practiced. You all know the story of King Nala, afflicted with Kali. Do you know? Do you know King Nala? He was one day the Nala before Nala was leading a healthy and prosperous life along with Damayanti, and Kali was waiting for a chance to afflict him. But because of his behavior and his routines, Kali was not able to afflict him. But once, in a haste, while before going to puja, in a hurry, he forgot to wash his legs. So at this moment, Kali has entered his body. Maybe we can take in this current scenario, we can consider this as some disease-causing agents. So that was the importance our ancestors had given for cleanliness. See, he was very clean, and he was maintaining his body like that. And once when he made a mistake, he was afflicted with Kali, and then he lost his kingdom, and he went to this forest along with his wife, etc. So this highlights the idea is that such was the importance our ancestors had given for maintaining cleanliness. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali describe Shauja as Sattva Shuddhi Saumanasya Egagra Indriya Jaya Atma Darshana Yogitvani. Through cleanliness and purity of body and mind comes a purification of the essence of Sattva, a goodness and gladness of feeling, a sense of focus with intentness, mastery and union of senses, and a fitness, preparation and capability of self-realization, Atma Darshana. Next is Shauja Ajara Vihinasya Samasta Nishpala Kriya. In Daksha Smriti, it is told that a person should ever try to maintain Shauja in whichever work he engages, and without adhering to such Swachhata or purity, all his actions become Nishpala. So that is the importance of maintaining Shauja. And this Shauja pertains to both Bahya as well as Abhyantara Shauja, not only the cleanliness of the body. Now see the types of Shauja. In Mahabharata, Manas Shaujam, Karma Shaujam, Kula Shaujam, Sharira Shaujam and Vak Shaujam. 5 types of Shauja are explained in Mahabharata. Another classification is Nitya Shauja, Naimittika Shauja and Kamya Shauja. Nitya Shauja means the Nitya karmas, that is Snana. We are doing regular work, in that comes under the Nitya Shauja. And the Naimittika Shauja means, see, bathing after cropping the hair or shaving, and that comes under Naimittika Shauja. And Kamya Shauja means whenever we decide to have a bath or cleaning, that comes under the Kamya Shauja. So again, another classification is Bahya Shauja and Abhyantara Shauja. Equal importance was given in these literatures for both Bahya Shaucha and Abhyantara Shaucha. So the measures for this Abhyantara Shaucha was already discussed in the mental and spiritual health. So these are some of the, now we are going to discuss some of the methods for the Bahya Shaucha. So after getting up, the evacuation is told, but proper cleanliness after evacuation is also highlighted. But the thing is, during that time there was the Chadurvarnya system. The society was divided into Brahmins, Kshatriyas, Shudras, etc. in those times, and these measures or Nitya karmas were based on the Varnya basis, Varna Vivejana basis. So the number of times one should use the earth, the number of times he should clean, etc. were given according to the Chadurvarnya system only, which is not much applicable in the current scenario. So the evacuation of bowels shall be done in an isolated place, that is told in Shiva Purana. No much references regarding this is available. Now in Avaskamba Grihya Sutra there is a reference of doing Gandusha or filling the mouth with 4 hands full of water after urination and 8 hands full of water after defecation is given. And again there was a concept of Ajamana where Vyasa describes to wash your face, hands and leg, keep the sacred thread, means according to the religious rites, and one should perform Ajamana before Danda Dhamana. Make the right hand should be made in the shape of a cow, and then water should be taken 3 times and the lips should be wide, and then this keeping the thumb and little finger open, folding other 3 fingers, you have to drink this water. And actually even if this is told as a religious rite, it involves some measures so as to clean the mouth. Now after that, Danda Dhavana is told. In Manusmriti, the cleaning the teeth using toothbrush, twig according, and that too was based on the Chadurvarnya system only. That is, Brahmin should use a twig which is of this much angular, and Kshatriya should use a twig of this much angular, which is not relevant today. The thing that are relevant is that these Danda Dhavana measures were mentioned in these literatures. And you can, even the use of tooth powders were also mentioned, and when we are using powders, we use our second finger for cleaning our teeth. But it is told that you can clean the teeth using tooth powders using any finger except the second finger. It is told so. The toothbrush materials and sizes were based, as I told, according to the Varna Vyavastha. And there are some references which says the days on which the Danda Dhavana are contraindicated. These are on Shashti, Navami, New Moon days, and on Sundays and days of sacred rites and Shraddhas. Cleaning the teeth without toothbrush twig is prohibited. Maybe we can clean with fingers on that. Now following Danda Dhavana, the Kavala, Abhyanga and Vyayama, it is told in Brahma Vaivarta Purana. Fill your mouth with cold water, Apurya Shira Jalena Mukham Prasichya, and sprinkle your eyes with drops of water always. This procedure, and it is told that this procedure which is well known among the learned physicians, that is, this was a procedure which was very common in those days, and it removes all eye diseases. And washing the eyes with water and followed by exercise, oil massage, then Karna Murana, Murthni Taila, etc. were also discussed in Brahma Vaivarta Purana for Jara Vyadhi Vinashana. See the Taila Abhyanga on different days. It is told in Nirnaya Sindhu. This is also, I have already told about this book, and this book it basically explores the relation between the ritualistic, the divine reality and the ritualistic worship practices. And here it also describes interpretations of symbols used by the rishis in Rigvedic hymns, etc. So even if here in this it is given that the Taila Abhyanga on Sunday results in Tava, Monday results in Shobha, Tuesday results in Vriddhi, etc. Even though this is not relevant in these times, but the basic idea is that you should know that these were discussed in the non-Ayurvedic literatures of those times. Even these were made available, these Abhyanga etc. procedures were common and were available to the general public. Next is about Vyayama. Vyayama labhate swastham dirgha ayushyam balam sukham arogyam paramam bhagyam swastham sarva artha sadhanam. The second line we have already discussed in the earlier slides. So, exercise results in good health, long life, strength and happiness. Good health is the greatest blessing and health is the means of everything. See, exercise. One distinctive aspect highlighted in Malla Purana pertains to the correlation between the individual constitution and preferred forms of exercise. As I have already told while discussing about the textbook, Malla Purana is it is obtained in a manuscript form in the Saraswati Mahal library. It is still there and it is also published. And in that the exact author and time period is unknown. In this book, the interesting fact is that this book discusses in detail the exercise that should be performed by each individual according to his body constitution. So the text advocates the massage should align with one constitution, that is prescribing Vyayama for Kabhanasha, Mardana for Vadanasha and Snana for Pittanasha. See again the classification of Srama. The Srama was classified into 4 types, that is the level of physical exertion is classified into Alpasrama, Ardhasrama, Purnasrama and Adhisrama. And along with their detailed lakshanas is also given in this Malla Purana textbook. And these 4 levels corresponds, even now it is applicable as it corresponds to the 4 levels of aerobic activity outlined in the modern physical activity guidelines for Americans, or the metabolic equivalent of task. So when we see that the right side, the picture shows that is this much, the children should perform Vyayama for this much time, adults should perform for this much time, the old age people should do this moderate activity or muscle strengthening activity for this much time, the Garbhinis, how much the pregnant ladies should do, everything is discussed in this MET guidelines. So that aligns with the lakshanas or given in the Malla Purana. Malla Purana introduces Adhisrama, also a very detailed, elaborate explanation regarding Adhisrama and the lakshanas of Adhisrama, that is exceeding recommended guidelines, cautioning against the adverse effects of excessive exercise such as fainting, increased thirst, weakness, confusion and health risks. All these are discussed in detail in Malla Purana. Next is about Snana. So Snana is considered one among the Sadhya Prana Karani, the 6 measures that causes, which are Sadhya Prana Karas. And as I have told earlier, Snana comes under the Nitya Karma or Nitya Shauja. And the bath is considered as a sacred and inviolable start to the day and is considered both spiritually as well as physically purifying and cleansing the body. The daily snana or bath is an essential nitya karma that we are traditionally not supposed to eat or drink anything, cook, offer prayers or do yoga or start our work before completing the snana. Now in Skanda Purana, it is told the period of 96 minutes before the sunrise is called Arunodaya period, and taking bath at that time is supposed to be great. That is, we have to take bath around 4:30 am. Is there anyone who is taking bath at 4:30 am here? Okay. Vyasa tells that as soon as you get up in the morning, it is absolutely necessary to take bath in great rivers after cleaning the body and cleaning the teeth. So the sequence is after Mala Utsarga and Danda Davana, Snana should be performed. And this is the classification of Snana based on the materials used. That is, if it is with Bhasma, it is Agneya Snana. Then if it is with Go-Raja, it is Vayavya. Then the Adava and Varsha Snana are collectively called Divya Snana. Varuna is in Snana in water. And see, not only Bhagya Shauja, Manasam hi Atma Chindanam. The Atma Chindana is the Snana for Manas. So, and again in Mahabharata it is told that Sarvesham eva Snananam Vishishtam Tatra Varunam. The Varuna Snana is Vishishta among all these type of Snanas. Now, Sthanas, Nadi, in ponds, then in temple ponds, then in lakes and in natural wells, etc. These were the sthanas which were advised for taking bath. See, here the idea is our ancestors were aligned more with nature. The environmental awareness is also there. This indirectly promotes the preservation and respect for the natural water bodies, which are vital for sustaining life and that maintaining an ecological balance. Next is the Snana Vidhi. See, it is given in Ajara Ratna, that is, one should stand in a navel deep water and he should recite mantras, and then after rinsing oneself 3 times. So, that is the prescribed way of bathing. And contraindications in Manusmriti, one should not bath immediately after eating, when sick, at night, with clothes on, or in unknown water bodies. It is somewhat similar to the Ayurvedic reference. Now, as I told, since Ayurveda is a medical literature, it discusses details about the Dinacharya. Such structured and very detailed information are not available in these literatures. And these are also scattered in different textbooks. Now, after the Dinacharya, the concept of Sandhyacharya is explained. That is, some activities which are prohibited during Sandhya is given as Chatvari Khora Rubani Sandhya Kale Parityajaya. Aharam, Maidunam, Nidra and Swadhyaya. These are the 4 activities that should be avoided during the Sandhya Samaya. And the consequences if one indulges in these 4 activities are: from eating, diseases arises; from Maiduna, foolish progeny, that is Mudha Garbha; and from sleeping, Alakshmi or Daridra Dukha; and from Swadhyaya, decrease in lifespan is given. Then again in Manusmriti it is told that one should not eat at the junction time, that is in Sandhya Samaya, one should not eat, nor should one go to sleep without eating. That is, we should not go to sleep without eating. In empty stomach we should not go to sleep. Now, Ratri Charya. See, the time to, already it is discussed in the diet slide, the time to take food, the dinner. Again in Shaunaga, it is told that in the first part of night, meditation, yajna, worship of God, etc. can be done. And we can also practice Vedas and take meals, means we can do our studies, Adhyayana, etc. during this time and then take meals. But practice of Vedas and taking meals should not be done in the late. So it should not, the taking food should not be too late at night. Similarly, in the last part of the night, that is early in the morning, this meditation, yajna, adhyayana, etc. all can be carried out. But too early, you should not take meals, it is told. So the dinner should not be too late, as well as the breakfast should not be too early before the Shauja Karma. So after, and in Vishnu Purana it is told that one should always avoid 4 things at night. That is, sleeping under the crossroads, the shade of sacred trees, ceremonial grounds, cremation grounds, and the contact with wicked women at night. one should avoid all these four. Then, according to Daksha Smriti, the early part of night and the last part of night should be spent in learning Vedas. We can take it as studying. The middle period can be spent on sleep. The one who does like this reaches the world of Brahma. Now about sleep and its relevance. Have you heard of the slogan Artha Roga Hari Nidra? This is a very famous quotation. The sleep is capable of destroying half of a disease. In Padma Purana, it is told that Sukhena Dandaha Swapiti Sukham Cha Prabuddhite. One who sleeps contentedly experiences happiness during sleep and also upon waking up. Again, in Chanda Kaushika, which is a drama, it is told that Nidrahi Nama Praninam Pradhama Vidam Sharira Dharana Nimittam. So, just like Ayurveda classifies Nidra as one among the Traya Upastamba, see, sleep is the primary factor for Sharira Dharana. This is told also in a drama, that is Chanda Kaushika. Again in Kavya Mimamsa, it is told that Samyak Swapo Vabhushaha Paramarogyaya. Proper sleep is essential for excellent health. Again in Skanda Purana, it is told that Ye Swapanti Sukham Ratrau Tesham Kaya Agnihi Ichyade and Aharam Pradigritnadi Tadaha Pushtikaram Param. That is Skanda Purana, it is told that in a person who is getting good sleep, that is sound sleep at night, he has the capacity to digest the food properly. This in turn enhances the Kaya Agni and thus gives Pushti to the body, nourishes the body properly. Also in Khada Upanishad, it is told that he who sleeps in the daytime is a great fool. Now, these are some of the references in different non-Ayurvedic literatures related to sleep. That is in Gargya Samhita, it is told you should sleep in the bed which is comfortable to you, turning to your left side. Sleeping with left hand below oneself gives long life. Again, sleeping with face upwards gives strength. And it is told that if you are sleeping in our own house, the head can face east. And if we are sleeping in our father-in-law's house, then it should face south. Don't know the reason why it is told so. We should never sleep with our head pointing towards the north. And in Ratnavali, which is again a drama, we should keep water in a pretty pot to the side of our head, and also before sleeping, Rakshopna karma should be done, prayer etc. are indicated. Now benefits of sleep. This is also from a Chanda Kaushika, that is a drama. See, Chittam Prasadedi, Naghavam Adadadi, Pratyangam Ujjvaledi, Pradibha Vishesham, Doshan Udasyadi, Karodi cha Dhadu Samyam, Ananda Arpayadi, Yoga Vishesha. So it calms the mind, brings lightness, enlivens the body with exceptional brilliance, and it dispels the doshas, balances the dhadus, and provides supreme joy, which is similar to the joy that we get from the practice of yoga. And the thing to be highlighted here is that this is not from an Ayurvedic literature or a health related textbook. This is from a drama. So through these dramas etc., even these type of health related things were disseminated to the public through these kinds of dramas, plays etc. in those days. Now these are some of the general instructions. That is, this is already discussed in the previous slide. Vamashayi Dvipunjanaha Shanmotri Dvipurishanaha Swalpamaidhunakari cha Shadam Varshani Jeevati. A lifestyle where one eats twice a day, sleeps on his left side, has regular bowel movements and urination, engages in sexual activity in moderation, he lives for 100 years. Next is from in Vidura Nidhi, there is an explanation that is Divasena eva tat kuryat yena ratrau sukham vasen Yavat jivam cha tat kuryat yena pritya sukham vasya. That is, do such work through the day so that you can sleep peacefully at night. Similarly, do such work throughout your life so that you can live peacefully after death. That is, we should not procrastinate things. We should not keep things for tomorrow. Finish our work today itself so that we can sleep peacefully. Again in Hidobadesha, it tells that Dakshaha Sriyam Adhigachadi Patyashi Kanyadam Sukham Arogi Udyukto Vidyandam Dharma Artha Yashamsi Cha Vinidaha. A skilled man attains prosperity. A healthy eater, Patyashi, attains well-being, and he attains happiness as well as health. Urged to learn and humbled by Dharma, Yasha and Artha. Now, Sadvrita, which is also a part of healthy lifestyle. Jihvagre vartade vyadihi, Jihvagre mitra bandavaha, Jihvagre bandha samprapti, Jihvagre maranam dhruvam. See, everything is at the tip of the tongue. Disease is at the tip of the tongue. Friends and relatives are at the tip of the tongue. Attainment of bondage at the tip of the tongue. Death is also at the tip of the tongue. See, the idea here is that the improper speech can lead to stress, anxiety, conflict, which can indirectly cause health issues. Again, this Jihvagre Vartade Vyadi can be taken in the context of healthy eating. If one takes healthy food, one is having healthy eating habits, that can also, which involves the tongue, that can also, this can be taken in that broader sense also. Jihvagre mitra bandavaha, the tongue can be used to speak kindly and build healthy relationship. Again, Jihvagre bandha samprati. This suggests that the harmful speech can even lead to such social impacts. Jihvagre marana dhruva. It can even lead to death. How? Maybe by provoking violent conflicts or by indulging in unhealthy habits. Now about action. Vihidasya ananushtanam indriyanam asamyamaha nishiddha sevanam nityam varjaniyam prayatnamaha. So one should always try to avoid the neglecting the vihida karmas, indulging in nishiddha karmas, and engaging engaging in nishiddha karmas and indulging in indriya samyoga. One should avoid all these. Then again, it is told in Manusmriti that neglecting the Veda, reviling the Veda, or kauda saksham, slaying a friend, or eating the nishiddha ahara or unfit food, all these are equal to drinking alcohol. Now, these are some of the ethics that is related to the substance abuse. Here it is told about alcohol, but it is applicable to all such drugs, etc. in our current scenario. So, adeyam cha api abeyam, it should not be given and it should not be taken or drunk, and it is also tadhaiva asprishyameва, we should not even touch it. Therefore, one should always avoid alcohol. This is told in Purva Purana. And madam vidhate madira prakrutya. So alcohol by nature causes intoxication. It is told in Brihat Karta Shloka Sangraha. And again, madira cha vasamajja motram dushta jalani cha madam shidam anarogyam. Alcohol, madira, vasa, etc. These are all shida in nature and causes intoxication and are also not conducive for health. Again, in Mahabharata, it is told that na swapnena jayet nidram, na kamena jayet striyam, na indanena jayet agni, na pavena jayet suram. Don't try to cure the asakti for madhya by consuming it. Again, in Ajirna Manjari, it is health-related textbook only. There is an antidote is told. In case of intoxication, we can give ghruda along with shakkara can be given as an antidote for mother. Is told in Ajirna Manjari. And in Garuda Purana it is told that Maranadapi Pabatma Gadaha Papataram Dasham Dharma Artham Subham Dukkham Manana Anartham Hida Adham. That is, the sinful soul will attain a worse state than death. He who consumes alcohol will not be able to differentiate between dharma, adharma, sukha, dukkha, hida, ahida, etc. And these are some of the things that are prohibited in the Jain system. That is, a wise person should renounce from these 7 sins. That is, gambling, meat, liquor, prostitutes, stealing, violence and adultery. Again in Garuda Purana it is told that a wise person should avoid the company of old women, freshly brewed alcohol, dried meat, the Trimulagas, drinking curd at night and basic. All these should be avoided. This is told in Garuda Purana. See, in Vishnu Purana it is told that Madhu Mamsam cha ye nityam varjayanti iha manavaha. So those person who abstains from honey, meat and alcohol right from birth will be able to cross the fortress of life. The same reference is given in Mahabharata also. One who avoids honey, meat and wine, even such person is considered as sage and will be differentiated from other people, it is told. Maybe the honey is included in this, maybe showing moderation, compassion or self-discipline. That is, so many bees should be sacrificed to obtain honey. Maybe that is why the honey is included in this. So these are some of the verses from non-Ayurvedic literatures that highlights the importance of following a healthy lifestyle in order to improve the quality of life. Only a very few were mentioned in this presentation. Ananda Shastram Bahu Vedidavyam Alpasya Kalo Bahavasya Vignaha Yet Sarabhudam Tatu Vasridavyam Amso Yada Shiramiva Ambu Misra. That is, there are infinite number of scriptures, limited time and many obstacles. So the essence should only be taken just like a swan feed on pure milk only. So this was an attempt to collect a few of such essence and for the public awareness about Arogyasamskriti. There is a vast amount of literature. See, now we can discuss the role, how this non-Ayurvedic literatures help in we have already discussed that the basic aim is to promote the health intelligence or Arogya, awaken the Arogya Buddhi. So how these non-medical or non-Ayurvedic Sanskrit literatures help in promoting or awakening the Arogya Buddhi? See, physical and mental discipline. This foundation of health is crucial for performing one's duties or dharma effectively. Mental well-being. Practices like meditation, mindfulness promote stability and emotional well-being, which are essential for pursuing dharma, artha, kama, etc. Balanced life. Bhagavad Gita advocates for moderation in all activities, that is eating, sleeping, working and recreation. This balance helps maintain physical health, mental peace and such, and thus helps in improving the quality of life and attaining the Purusharthas. Detachment and focus help the individual focus on their task while maintaining inner peace, which is vital for moksha. Again, hygiene and sanitation. By outlining the importance of personal hygiene and cleanliness, that is regular bathing, maintaining clean surroundings, proper sanitation practices, all these are emphasized to prevent disease as well as promote health. Social health, not only individual, as I have already told, not only the health is individualized, health is focused. Social health. These texts provide valuable lessons on building positive relationship and social intelligence. Good social connections and support systems are essential for emotional well-being and thus helps in achieving artha as well as kama. Health and governance. It emphasizes the importance of health for effective governance and administration. while a healthy ruler and populace are crucial for a prosperous and stable state aligning with the goals of Artha. Then only there will be an economic growth. What if we are spending too much money on hospital or for our healthcare means for disease prevention? Like we are spending too much money on hospitals, then there won't be much economic growth. So these are indirectly related to that aspects also. Ethical living. Following ethical principles such as truthfulness, non-violence, self-discipline, etc. directly contribute to mental and physical well-being, aiding in the balanced pursuit of all the Purusharthas. Now, practical wisdom. The stories and teachings from these textbooks encourages practical wisdom and moral behavior, fostering an environment where individuals can thrive physically, mentally, and socially. And strategic living, the text also advocates for strategic living and foresight, which include maintaining good health and well-being to effectively manage the responsibilities and thus achieving the health goals. So, one who eats wholesome and moderate food, always seeks solitude, speak beneficial words appropriately, and engages in minimum sleep and recreation, who has self-control and worship at the prescribed times. Such a person quickly attains pure tranquility of mind in this world. So this is told by Shankaracharya, and it is applicable even to sages. So I conclude. Change your habits and thus change your life. Thank you.